Oh, you could have crafted a picnic basket. Picnic basket made of wood.
Could we like retroactive? Since he got like
Lost
fucking
opportunity.
36.
Yeah, it was 36. Yeah, we will
Wicker basket,
retroactively
baby.
say he made a picnic basket.
Yeah, out of the
Hey.
shavings, just make a weave basket.
A wicker basket.
Yeah, which is way easier to do than carving, carving
A fucking
cutlery. By the way.
stump.
Yeah, as long as you have the materials for weaving, it's a lot easier. So yeah, good old Yogi Bear.
I'm both glad and sad that Owen isn't here. He was or is the cook of the company. He's also the explosives expert.
I
Is there
don't
a
think that's a
reason
good
that there's
combination.
overlap?
Let's just say that this food is very often spicy.
Has anyone blown up from eating the food? And I don't mean in a toiletry sense.
That's gotta be some killer chili.
Not to my knowledge.
Fair enough. Luckily, we won't have explosive, in either sense, food.
Yeah, explosive anything. Thank you very much.
Debatable. These are field rations.
Yeah. Nobody enjoys the Ring of Fire.
I've never heard that. And I'm so happy I have now. Don't worry, there's a pond for you to jump in. If we get to that point and you need some cleanup assistance. That being said, I don't think the
That's a
forces
good
that be
idea.
wouldn't like it. Speaking
That
of them,
sounds like a dope cursed item.
Oh
make you shit yourself.
It's
It
fire.
gives you fire resistance, but you also have incontinence.
The Ring of Fire.
Cursed item.
Stealing
True
that.
cost is your pride.
Alright, Garth, if we find a ring in the other game, don't, for the love of God,
Don't put it on.
make Weasel put it on. Make
Yes,
Weasel put
of
it
course,
on.
Weasel. Yes,
I don't
yes.
know about that.
Get Weasel to put it on.
No, the
Anyways.
better one, get the tiefling to put it on, therefore it's completely useless.
Oh yeah, but it's cursed, so it sticks on, so he only gets the incontinence of it.
Exactly.
Oh, big brain. Anyways,
Ring of
So-
fire protection.
you guys find a ring on the ground. Just kidding.
Hey,
I feel
lucky
like
me,
we
I
won.
got one attunement slot. Let's go.
Oh no.
I mean, honestly, you might
Oh.
get the incontinence from how much you've been eating. Anyways,
Oh god.
so
Oh, God.
you guys lay out your spread. Honestly, tell me something you think you would find in traveler food. Like each of you pick a. I say course, not a course, but like a component of the picnic. And I will have a DC of persuasion. Depending on what you pick, it will increase or decrease it. Okay?
So, are we talking about picnic foods?
About sort of picnic food, but also food that you think you would have access to. Well, if we... I'll say just pick a picnic food in general, because... Ruan did have access to the fucking field, like not even the field kitchen, the HQ kitchen stuff. So I imagine you guys have a decent variety of food to the point where yes, you could just make picnic food, or have picnic food. So yeah. That being said, we're also gonna take a 5-minute break. So think about what food
Ooh.
you think. No, here's the thing: picnic food is a very vague thing. I'm well aware, and I want your guys' interpretation on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotcha.
All right, I'll be right back. Let me just.
Boom.
Gosh, I think the only thing I can think of is bloody Scotch eggs.
Hey man, always gotta bring booze.
Wait, but oh, no.
I
It's
heard
like eggs
it's
wrapped in
Scotch.
sausage.
Oh, I
Yeah,
heard
no, it's
scotch,
like-
not
yeah.
sausage.
Scotch eggs, yeah.
Rosemary
It's like a
pepper.
sausage thing and then breadcrumbs around it, and it's pretty
I
dope.
got that. I just clicked back on the game, and I'm just so mad right now.
Why?
You know why?
I don't though.
Don't pretend that you don't see at the bottom of the screen
I don't, because I'm zoomed in.
this abomination
Oh. Mm.
of a name.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the Queen of 22.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Chief.
Ah. Alright, I'm gonna quickly ask my flatmate for inspiration for picnic food.
Ooh, lovely. Oh, I'm trying to think what the fuck I had. Let's try that. Oh fuck, got it in one. Hell yeah. I really want to put like goulash because I made that and I was eating it earlier, and my brain's just like, get more goulash. Like, no, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good in this case.
Okay, I come back mildly successful.
Mildly?
Yeah, I got a few more ideas. Just go write them down for.
I am back. I see O has already put some stuff here. And Alfred, we wear a suit. See, normally I'm forcing my food upon you guys. Now you guys can give your food unto me.
Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh,
Also, no one fucking put avocado toast, or I'll smack the shit out of you.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, avocado dehydrates so fast.
Yeah, it does.
Afflict them with the curse of neckbeard.
I like how you put the brand of Stroopwafel as if like there's branding for
Oh,
it.
I didn't know what the name of it was exactly, so I thought it was like the actual last name.
Nah, the Elements is the brand.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So I just put Stroopwafel.
East. I had it on a plane ride, and it was just a wonderful treat, and it's really good with coffee.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. Can we also
It's
add
probably
coffee in there?
That's up to you guys.
Just gonna quickly write down me foods.
Well, I know
Actually,
you said
probably
it
wouldn't
earlier, but
have
what
that
time of
thing.
day is it again?
So you guys had a late start when you guys woke up, so that's why some of you were able to get brunch and not breakfast. Because of Ruhai probably definitely got the more than lunch side. Travel
got
out
all
here
the bowls.
travel out debriefing with the Falvaton Ava. Getting your geared, since it does take like 10 minutes to put heavy armor and all that sort of stuff. Probably took you guys an hour to do all the mission debriefings and such like that and decide which one you want to do. So put us on 20 minutes, so another half hour, plus we'll say 2.5 hours out trip. The 3 hours, it's 3 o'clock right now.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
What the
Kirsty,
fuck's
can you
a
confirm this
sausage?
for us?
Mhm.
Can you confirm this? What is in a mince pie?
Ooh, good
Mince
question.
pie. Fruit.
Okay, so that is a true thing then. Fucking hell.
Yeah. It's like raisins and stuff, and then I really.
Okay,
I don't know what's in the sauce, but it's nice. It's good.
Okay. I remember I was watching the Lord of the Rings special for Benji with Babish, and then he's like, yeah, all this goes into a mince pie. And then I fucking paused the video and thought about it for a second. I was like, wait. I thought it was mince meat that goes
Same.
into a mince pie. Thus the name. But then it's like I saw exactly what you just described, like raisins and cranberries and nuts and stuff like that. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. It's mostly like a Christmas thing here, though, so I wouldn't really say it's a picnic thing.
Okay, no, I was not necessarily related to the picnic, but I just saw you
Yeah,
you
yeah.
posted like cakes and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, fruit pies. I was like, wait, like a mince pie? Wait a minute. So that's why I wanted to ask. So
Yeah.
okay, that he said the old explanation Babish offered is, yeah, so this is what goes into a mince pie because history, and I was like, ah, yes, of course, the biggest reason of all, history. As if that explains to me why it's called mince pie. Good to know, though. Good to know that's
The only reason.
So what's around a Scotch egg? Because I looked up a picture of it, and it's like a hard-boiled egg with like
Sausage.
crust. Sausage?
Yeah, sausage and then breadcrumbs.
Oh god,
Yeah.
that sounds fucking
It's
delicious.
it's a
It's
deep
good.
fried, soft boiled egg surrounded by breakfast sausage, or not necessarily breakfast sausage, but the way I know it is for breakfast. So, just sausage in general.
It's good.
Good
Not
lord,
sure.
I'm hungry.
I mean, I'm not sure if you guys have access to Scotch eggs, but I'll allow it. Cause fuck it, why not?
Oh, the blueberry soup. It's for me. It's kind of picnic, but it's also when we go out walking in Norway, usually mountainside, we always have a thermos of something hot that can be either
Makes sense.
chocolate or blueberry soup or
Oh,
something.
hot chocolate while hiking would sound so good.
Yes, and we always accompany that with what we call quick lunch, which is a essentially a chocolate bar with like
Yeah, have it for a nap.
a wafer
Right.
inside it.
Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
I thought to be like, if you say fruit, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm trying to be
No.
healthy.
No, it has wafer inside. It's really
Bread,
nice. So that's
sugars,
picnic food to me.
More sugar.
Oh, okay, yeah. Except mine's always just like little sort of snacky things and stuff.
Yeah.
But-
That or bread. Bread is also very picnic.
Apparently
More
wants
like
to be-
summer
Oh,
picnic.
yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah, like sandwiches as well, I think.
It's
but-
interesting. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say like when I think of a picnic, I think of like potato salad and like sandwiches and stuff like that. Like, so it's really interesting seeing different interpretations on what
Yeah, no,
what constitutes
I was thinking that
picnic
too,
food.
but it also feels like that wouldn't be something we would have just because like it wouldn't last that long. Like you make a tuna sandwich
Oh.
and then you go out that day. If you save it for a day, it's not as great.
There are preserved meats that do last a while. There's like the stuff you would use like at like a deli.
Mm.
If, I don't remember what it's called. I can find it really fast.
I mean, there's always the classic, platter
Egg
of cheese,
salad.
some crackers, and wine.
Yeah,
Never-
charcuterie and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Let's see. I can find out real fast what it's called. Ham
In-N-Out
sandwich.
burger.
There it is. They spelled which wrong. I think it's called a jambon. Oh, my bad. I think it's Italian. Jambon.
Is there a
But yeah,
chef's
it's
mix?
no Chex Mix. Actually, you probably could make a trail mix in this world, but
But
Hi,
I don't
Tina.
think that's fitting
Hi.
for this exact
Hello.
situation.
hello. How you doing?
And the blueberry soup looks kind of like blood.
A little bit.
I mean, if we're trying to trick a vampire tonight, maybe then sure, but fresh out.
So do you like
Yeah.
drink it, or do you have like a fork and a spoon?
No, you drink it.
Okay.
Yeah, you drink it. Apples are optional.
Mm.
It's nice, but
I would imagine that adds a nice little crunch.
yeah.
Make an apple spoon.
That sounds weird.
It is. I saw it on a YouTube video and it's stupid.
Yeah, because I'd have to have like a spoon per bite if that was the case.
Actually, a pear would be better.
Let's see. This, jamon serrano. So jamon serrano is pork that's desiccated on the outside because it's been salted and preserved. But as soon as you cut into it, it's like juice, like not juicy, but it's like it's still like wet. So despite being desiccated, juicy and like really.
Oh wait, I think I've seen that before.
They have a special thing that they use to hold it. Well, I guess I think you probably use it to hold any leg of meat.
Yeah, isn't it like
Yeah,
the
this-
outside is like technically like?
Why
rotten,
is
but
this
it stops
always? Why
everything
do
from
every
getting
time I find a
inside?
picture of stuff, it's always like a million fucking characters. So yeah, that's what jamon serrano,
Yes.
which I'm both on.
Where's
Yeah.
that one episode? of
So yeah,
Bones?
you actually could get preserved food that last a while like this if you guys want to actually make sandwiches. But that's neither here nor there. We're all back. Let us get. I'm assuming O's in his state of perpetually being here and not here. Or is he actually not here for once?
Dun, 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 dun.
Bon appetit. R.I.P.
Yep. Still has some classics though, just not currently.
Anything of Brad Leone is a classic to me.
Mm. Or oh, the lady that makes like M&Ms or whatever, but gourmet. What's her
Where?
name? Thank you. She's a delight. And
I
also
haven't
an
watched
Asian
any of it.
Smith.
I never watched any of it. I was only there for Brad Leone.
Fair.
Dad, right there. Speaking of dads, is our resident dad here? Is O here? Silence fills the room.
I think he just punched and garlic right on drop the mic.
are you there?
Come in, Nimbleton.
Shake your head
Your
if you
time
can
is
hear
up.
me. What song is
Rosemary, dry bread with dehydrated tomato, basil, and garlic, and olive oil. That's a pretty Italian classic right there. Blueberry soup. Yeah, it's essentially a cookie. But it's more like a wafer.
Yeah.
Coffee, fruit cakes,
It's more like a snack for
juice,
afterwards.
pork pies, Scotch eggs.
Biscuit. Wait, do you mean biscuit like the cookie biscuit?
I'm assuming she
biscuit
means
like
as in
actual biscuit?
her regional biscuit would just say a
Your
cookie in our
Ooh, pierogies. That would
Oh,
be
yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yes.
yeah.
Like butter biscuits, if you know what.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I think I know what you mean. Well,
Honestly, I'm surprised none of you guys bust out a pot of tea at this point.
I imagined
Oh,
Abigail was gonna do that.
That is
I'm
true,
not gonna
actually.
lie.
You have to have a flask of tea. I'm an idiot.
If you want to put that in there, you're free to.
Oh,
put
it's going
coffee.
in. A flask of tea.
Tea is actually pretty common in field rations.
Mm.
At least in modern day MREs, it's coffee or tea. Sometimes both.
Yeah,
Depending
because
on
I imagine
tea
tea's just
is-
very easy to make.
Well, yeah, same for coffee.
Yeah.
Nothing
Unless
like
you leave the
coffee.
tea bag in which case.
Nothing like coffee instant type 2, straight from World War II. Spray dried or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Flash of tea.
Just think of Steve MRE 1982 or whatever his name.
Sorry,
Look-
I'm back.
Hey,
Wel-
boy.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Had to go help my kids jump rope.
Understood.
Oh, yo.
I
Nice.
actually have to run away very, very quickly. I'll be 2 seconds. I just realised I've not done
It's-
enough.
Oh no.
I got one. Hey, in the MREs you've consumed throughout your time, is there a discernible difference between coffee instance type, like just types, or is it just coffee's coffee?
There's some. Oh my god, there was a specific brand. It was called Diarrhea brand.
Let me guess, laxative coffee.
No, it was just normal coffee, but it had just the most unfortunate name there ever was. There was
that's
like
so unfortunate.
they tried to do like cappuccinos and like
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
other stuff like that in there.
And?
They're all garbage, but
They tried.
yeah, the
Just stick
the
with
effort was
espresso
there.
shots.
So yeah, there's some different types, and they do have different flavors, but
So there is actual diversity, and it's not just here's your coffee. What type
Yeah,
of what sort of coffee? Coffee. Now shut up
Yeah.
and drink.
Black. Now drink it.
They think they give creamer, don't they? Do they give creamer in MREs?
yeah, there
It's
is.
like dehydrated creamer or something.
Yeah,
I mean, I use the same at my store. I use the same for my coffee. I use the little powdered creamer.
interesting. Oh, I hate it.
Yeah, it's garbage.
I'm honestly, it's what I grew up with, so I'm just so used
Yeah,
to
I
it.
feel it.
So
My wife
I'm just not
uses
big
it
on
as well.
coffee in general.
it's just Asian.
Coffee mate, 100% hydrogenate.
Oh, coffee man, that's the same kind of coffee I have.
I have that, but the liquid form. Do they have...
Oh wow. Anyways, we're all back. So we have our list of food here. You put in the Cascus candy.
Just toss that in at the
Can't-
last second.
It's just rock candy essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like bright green, mint candy thing. Anyways, so yeah, let's see. We got some bread, soup, waffles. I'm noticing that I'm gonna play this off as Fia, but it is technically Kirsty that you put the more predominant amount of food, and I just like to imagine that's because you're from a traveling family from the Heartlands. I know Rose similarly, but at the same time, it just seems more fitting for Fia's character to just keep adding more and more to the picnic
Just like keep
basket.
pulling out more shit.
We'll say
just like,
that and not just that I'm a massive fat ass.
Hey, listen, if I don't judge people by the amount of food they put into games, okay? Then I'll be judging myself here. So yeah. Yes, it takes like 20 minutes. Some
Got
stuff
so much
you
bullshit.
heat up, I guess. I don't know, you magically heat up? I don't fucking know, don't question it. You guys eventually get a pretty healthy, in more than one sense, spread of food for this picnic as you guys lay it out on the very fancy aft blanket. Varric does still have the thermal stone. And technically so does Lorelei, but she doesn't know that. Varric, just like how she didn't know you guys stole blankets, took, not stole.
I mean, hey, you could just throw Rose under the bus again and just say she fucking took it. Go ahead. I'm not salty.
It's Varric, not
Oh.
Abigail, totally different. But yeah, like, honestly, might bust out some of those. I don't know. If anything, a monitor can just bring like a torch from the fire, and you guys can start a fire on it.
Is
Anyways,
it possible that we have candles? I didn't buy candles, so.
you guys don't. I don't think any of you guys own candles.
No.
See, if
No,
this
we
was
do not.
Jesse, I'd be like, there's like a 20% chance that she has a candle for seduction purposes.
That's accurate.
I do have the light cantrip though, if you want to light up some rocks.
That's equivalencies of like, ah, yes, so romantic, turns on light bulb. So romantic. Really sets them.
You
It's
just
the
like-
middle of the day, I might add. It's the middle of the day. It's like 3 o'clock.
You just hit it up with like a hey Google set
you
lights
need to,
to
you need to swap that out for
Nope.
dancing lights.
Hey Google, stop
Yeah.
Oh
talking.
yeah, dancing lights would be perfect. Anyways, yeah, yes, put out your spread of food. All right. Honestly, these all keep in a pretty tight, I say field topic of food, and you guys have done the wiser thing of not putting seafood or aquatically based food. It's not really a fancy occasion if you put the food you eat every day.
Fair.
So yeah, I'll lower that DC by 4. So that brings the 16 it was before to 12. Very easy. Now, I'm sure you're wondering who's making the persuasion check. All of you are, collectively. Not in the way you're thinking, though. Everyone type in the chat what your charisma modifier is. I will take the average of it, rounding down. Or I'll round it. I'll just round it. So if it's 5 or up, then I'll round up.
Okay, you and me, Kirsty, just carrying it.
So 12, that's 12 divided by 4. That's 3. Okay. So you guys have a 55% chance of succeeding. DC 12. No, you can't add bark inspirations to...
Oh, damn it.
She was trying though.
That would be a bard thing to do, though, wouldn't it? Fine, I'll let you add the bark inspiration.
Yeah. Okay.
The serenading and seducing of another target is a bard's specialty.
I mean, I could bring out the guitar and do some, what's the word I'm looking for?
What?
Music.
No. Yeah, no, atmospheric music for the picnic.
If you want, that's fair.
Shine on the way.
You guys went 2 very different directions with that music.
Yeah,
by
I
the
went
way.
Candy for the Love tonight, but all right. You went Barry White. Trying to feel something else tonight.
One is love, one is lust. So yeah, you guys got a 12 anyways, without even the bark inspiration. So yeah, you guys are in.
Every time she snorts, I'm just done.
That's proof of genuine laughter. What can I
I
say?
love it.
It's great. I appreciate it.
Awesome.
Guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's all good. Get the giggles all to it again. Okay.
So you guys lay out this spread, and we'll say that to the 2 people that initially succeeded the initial perception was, so to Ruhan and Korik. Once more, you guys spot a discoloration of water. Not to the coloration of the quote-unquote points of the word, but instead of it being darker than the water around it, brighter than the water around it, which is quite a peculiar sight. Again, really subtle. It's like changing one number on the hex code, you know? Oh, 5574B, 5575B. You know, it's like that subtle a change, but you guys notice it because really good rolls. It swirls around the pond, doing sort of a circuit around it, around the stone, so to speak. Not directly next to it, but just around it. And then it does eventually swim over to where you guys are, the closest part of the closest area of the deepest section of the pond. So it never goes into the shallows. But yeah, the pond itself, by the way, in case it ever becomes relevant, the pond itself does go pretty deep, more deeper than a person or 2, so 10 feet or so, more so, 15 at its deepest point. So this is obviously a presentationary roll with that 22 in the Bardic Inspiration, which, by the way, you do not get back from a short rest because this is after the fact. Yeah, so that's the presentations roll. Now it's upon you guys. What do you guys say?
Nothing. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that could be a way as well. Maybe you don't know. You pretend you don't know that. Well, I mean, most of you don't know that they're there. So,
I'm
Basically,
assuming
okay.
that we've set up a like a free seat, as it were, at the table, with the plate and everything.
I imagine you guys are putting the picnic blanket on the ground, like a picnic would be. So.
Yeah. Well,
You guys have a free spot closest to the water, which one would assume is for the water-dwelling nymph.
yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
I don't know if she would say anything particular, but I imagine she would sort of be like, just randomly sort of doing tunes on the guitar or the lute or whatever, just to.
This might be
Sort
the
of
only
thing.
time you could technically use counter charm.
Maybe.
Do I have counter charm? I do.
Shit, I think it's a Bard 6 thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you do. It's level 6 level. It's,
Yeah,
it's
you-
not very good typically, but I found
Oh,
use to
yeah.
It's very
it's the-
situational.
That was it. I remember I tried to use it last time and it didn't.
Yeah.
I think Rose would also not say anything. She would just be like picking at each individual item, just as like a sign of just like it's not poisoned.
This is not going to kill you.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah, let's change the music. You say you're playing the guitar?
The guitar.
Aye, let's see. The guitar.
Oh, I didn't turn off repeat.
Sort of, I meant just sort of fun little jigs or something you'd have like a.
Oh, that's not why I got it all. But
Oh, okay. Well, we'll go with you. We'll go with you.
I mean, if you want to find me like a little, instrumental jig while we're doing this, feel free to send them my way,
Okay.
and I'll I don't know, pay you out with an inspiration.
Oh, okay. In that case.
Motivation.
Incentive? Mechanical benefit? Oh, I'm on it.
That's funny.
How about this? I'll give you back the bardic inspiration that you just spent for this, so you don't have to take a short rest.
Also useful.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hey, you never know. Fucking with a sword bar, that could save your ass.
Mhm.
If you guys were to fight, which you guys are gonna.
We're getting in a fight. That's
No, that's crazy, dude. That's why. Dude, that's